tonight, we are going to listen to the spirits, for one, and two, do a collective tarot reading.
The wall.
This is the Haunted House Tarot deck. Got my other chair back out. Sometimes you gotta switch chairs up. Like, this one hurts my back different than that one does. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Staying safe and, figuring things out. I don't like to help people along too much in their little personal endeavors because one, it's not my battle, and two, sometimes it's better off when you don't know something. Like, I allow people to fill in the blank for themselves. Alright, we have the Queen of Cups. I want different. Something different on my lips, because I don't think the way that chapstick tastes that much.
Evening.
Okay, that's better. The Queen of Cups. Something to do with a collaboration. We have the Five of Wands. Conflict. A King of Swords. Moving to calmer waters. Okay, so this Queen of Cups
Am I alive?
has caused a lot of issues for this King of Swords. And he's just looking to get to a place of peace. We have closing out of a cycle, the World card. We have a Two of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, the Ace of Cups. So this is an abundant, emotional relationship. We have taking action based off what is the truth. Comfort. Somebody's feeling warm, radiant. A low-life, trashy person. Yeah, why are these low-life, trashy people so comfortable being the way they are? It's concerning to me. We have something to do with a Capricorn who is seemingly power hungry. Be still for a moment. We have bad messages. Angel involvement. There's going to be a divine intervention. People are holding on to their strength.
Let people know.
They're lacking abundance, like love and care and support, because there's a lot of people in their energy around them, in their environment, that don't want to get too emotionally attached, it seems. And people feel that. They can sense when somebody doesn't want to get too close with them. You know, like when you're in a doctor's office and you have a relationship with the nurses and the doctor. You're not that close with them. Like, they keep a certain, like, distance with you, right? But they still show you care by giving you respect and proper treatment and whatnot. But they're not going to be your best friend. So somebody's lacking people in their lives to, like, be their best friend. We have a High Priestess.
My name is Joan.
We have something to do with Ten of Pentacles, financial stability, meaning business, solid foundations. We have a King of Cups, balanced relationships, like balanced relations, I meant to say. We have somebody messed up bad. Life is in need of serious help. Like, they really need to, like, doctor up some things because they fucked up. Too bad. We got something to do with some swingers. So, like, people that like to, you know, like, groups of people that like to get together. And couple swapping and stuff. We have eyes for another dark web user experiencing a moment of sadness. They were planting seeds of growth, just trying to manipulate for money, lying. To where they're trying to, like, deflect
I'll find you in your dreams.
people's attention to somebody else who's just, hiding private issues or details. Trying to make it seem more serious over there, because what this person has going on that I feel like people are catching on to is serious. I'm having a hard time with my throat. Again. Communications are unclear. And that's an indicator. That's a red flag. When people are playing around in my energy, and people are, mentioning things around somebody I don't speak to, that's a red flag. I'm like, okay, so what are they saying? What are they doing? What's their business with me? Why are you guys coming to me? Sending me the signs? Then I have to figure it the fuck out. We have a Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords, so some divine truth. Taking action creatively. To deal with these regrets. Maybe it depends on what they choose later. Somebody may fit into some creepy shoes. We have sorting out the mental swords, trying to, look at the bigger picture. What is with the blockages to greater options? Why are some of us who are worth way more than the bare minimal only getting the bare minimal? I'm a person that's getting the bare minimal out here. Do I seem like a person that should be getting the bare minimal? And it's because I don't go out there and look for rich men to suck off for a position, for more power. Some people out here think women only have power in their pussy. It's fucking weird. Sure, it's a thing. But when you're facing a woman who finds power in other things besides her woohoo, why would you toss her to the side and give her the bare minimum? Don't you have positive places in your life for powerful women? Only if they're using their pussy power. Like, that's a red flag. We got an Empress. Somebody... Oh, my throat's clearing up on these notes. We're getting there. Somebody's feeling stressed out and worried. This Queen of Pentacles is discussing and pointing out the betrayals and making it make sense.
Military.
The military is seeing how betrayals are the problem. You fill in the blanks. You know, we're talking about smart people versus dumbass people. And these smart military people who know there's something deeper going on, they're filling in the blanks, they're testing out their theories, and you know what sticks, sticks. And they don't seem to get that. They think they're so good at keeping these illusions and delusions going.
My body lies close by.
I personally can't fathom how they could be so dumb when we're telling them every day, please stop. We don't even want to do paperwork on you. That's what the cops are saying. Okay?
Listen.
It's time to listen carefully. It is this way and it is that way for a reason always. When you ask somebody a question, why is it like this? And they say, oh, no reason at all. And they expect you to just be like, okay. Is it really going to be like that? Even if you say, okay, when you walk away, you're still thinking about it, right?
Something waits. Sin.
It's okay to sin. I mean, we all do it. However, when you are being asked to stop doing this or that because the universe is going to have to bring you karma for this and that, why wouldn't you stop? Doesn't make sense. Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. We have the Six of Wands. resistance. Some people are feeling the resistance as well. And this is where we cut our ties with people. When we begin to feel the resistance, we're trying to move forward. However,
you are imaginative.
When it comes to somebody keeping up with you and moving along with you when it's time to move along,
Maleficent.
And they don't, they seem like a drag. We have the Seven of Wands, right after the Six of Wands here, indicating we need to rise above the situation and take a look at it like that. You're being a drag. Snip, snip. Bye. Then you feel more free.
Open.
We have the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe there needs to be some things cleared up around that too. Who's really a drag out here? We got making investments. Four of Pentacles. Somebody wants power or control over what details get revealed.
Forward.
As we move forward. This Magician. Or this is manifesting. We're manifesting justice. The truth is going to give us the best justice of all. We have a predator looking for prey who is seemingly devilish. Chose convenience, past, present, future. Praying for prey, Fred dreams. Regenerating after a rebirth. You may or may have received a message of concern that's like, oh
He
my
will torment
God.
you.
Yes. It's bullshit. Some people say they have your best interest in mind, however, they're just being tormenting. Especially when you know better for yourself and they're forcing their beliefs for what is best. It's damaging. We have the moon, illusions. Taking creative action, walking away from illusions. We have contentment at this time. Even though there's conflicts around the betrayals people made, they're trying to be truthful and reveal their truth, even though we don't like to hear it. That's how they are going to get their forgiveness from Jesus. They do it for themselves. We have the Hermit mode. They go within, they think about what they've done, and They feel like they need to confess. Which, I agree, is the best thing to do. It's a good place to start with the healing. We have divine timing at play. AI Nexus activity. Nexus spiritual games. Something going on another dimension. However, we're seeing the signs on this 3D realm. In music. In art. In movies, when we walk by and hear somebody's conversation, it could pertain to something that's been on our mind. It's real. It is the universe connecting with you. Just don't overthink too much. You don't want to dwell. It's good to think things through, have your feelings, know how you feel about something.
Nice to meet you.
Before you handle it, you know? You don't want to just be a person that blocks everything out and doesn't handle anything. That's pussy shit. We have no time, schedule too full, too many commitments. Someone is feeling hurt in a situation, could be karmic activity. Stop that shit. They are putting the karmic pressure on people. To where on the other side, divine beings are going to put the divine pressure on them, which is much more complex, much more unavoidable.
Scars.
Yeah, left a lot of scars. They did. Last few years, a lot of us have been trying to figure out what it is we don't know that they think they do know. And it is the fact that they're all just sleeping together and we're nosy. But we're not. We see that we see it in the way they move. We see it in the choices they make. We want better. Some of us out here mean business about having a better environment, a better future, a better system.
She has her eye on you.
Tell her keep watching. Good. Finally got somebody's attention. Agreed. The reason they don't like to watch me and they shut me up is because I am what they don't want to see. I am what they don't want to hear. Which I love that.
I am Bellatrix.
We have the little setups and the fuckery missions, and then the certain people who are just like, where are we going with all this? And We got certain people growing outwardly who have removed themselves from this. This is what's going on in the herd. Once you break away from the herd and you take a look at that shit from the sideline, you see.
Melissa.
It's like some weird ass game. However, over here, when you break away from all that and you connect with God and stuff, and you start listening to yourself, you start seeing where the games are going.
Spirit.
You see that God has a better game plan. Or he's got some better rules to add. God's got all kinds of stuff he can do about it. So people are healed inside, sitting sidelines, watching other people get hurt playing the games. Some of us get dragged back into it. We don't even want to play. We got glitter versus gold competitions. Options. Opportunities. It's like you look to the opportunities somebody has to offer, you know, with their personality and everything. Like somebody, a person is like a fucking full-on gift set. You have to unwrap. There's stuff up here, there's stuff in here, there's stuff in here, there's, you know?
Curtains burn.
What makes up a person? It's character. You know, if you see somebody who's very intriguing and interesting, then you might want to find out what it was that made them this way. Like when a guy sees a freaking car he falls in love with, he starts talking to people about how this thing was built, what kind of parts it's got, and all that shit. Every guy likes a different type of car because they all ride different. So, it's something about these options. A lot of heavy conflicts.
My name is Rose.
See how that fell out of my hand like it was weighing heavy? This is the conflict scar. We have the Hierophants. That's masculine. Priest energy. I'm a high priestess because I'm a feminine. I can get into my divine masculine energy and stand as a Hierophant. I've mastered that position as well.
Witness.
We have closing out of a cycle. with the King of Cups. We have a Two of Cups. A Queen of Wands. Moving to calmer waters. Holding on to her strength. See, somebody wants a relationship with this Queen of Wands who has creative gifts from the divine. However,
Agree.
They don't know what it takes to be with a truly divine feminine. They're driving this woman crazy because they are so much lesser minded. You know, when you're surrounded by children all day and you're an adult, it drives you insane. And you need to break away from that and go have a drink or something. Like, that's the energy this person is giving and the people that they usually surround themselves with. So it's tough. It is what it is. You know, I feel like not many divine feminines want to allow any man to slow them down when it comes to anything.
I see the lights. All.
And that could just be it. This Queen of Wands is moving to calmer waters with her, what she's got going on, holding on to her strength, because this motherfucker's driving her crazy. I think this masculine, if he really wants to give it a try with this feminine, he's just going to have to go back to the drawing board. Thanks.
Obvious.
I appreciate.
Fast.
back to this sorting out of what we got going on in our minds around a situation. I'm just doing the collective message right now. I'm an Aquarius too. Cool.
I was 17.
Alright, the truth.
Jacob.
What we've seen, what we've heard. We're focusing on that. And taking creative action when it comes to helping ourselves let go of what we still hang on to. There's a lot of heartbreak as we are being communicated to, seeing, and just grasping what the truth really is. Somebody's feeling regretful. We have an Emperor. We have family. Okay, so this Emperor and his family are feeling regretful, and they are moving to calmer waters themselves because the conflicts kicked up. I feel like certain people didn't feel like
Keep this secret.
they would be such a thorn, but then they ended up being a thorn, and the balance needs to be restored. You know, everybody's just taking a break, taking a breather. That shit got heated. We have Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment. What is the most emotionally fulfilling option to oneself? That is what we need to focus on. Everybody personally. And then everybody will be happier. I don't want any of you to do shit you don't want to do at the end of the day. Sometimes you don't really necessarily want to do something like go to work, but you want the money, right? So, only do stuff you're gonna want to do. So you don't find yourself complaining too much.
Mr. Baker.
If it's things that are external to you and it's not because you set yourself up for something you're going to complain about, then you can complain. Because then you're going to have to find the solution externally, you know? I don't like listening to people complaining about situations they put themselves in. We have taking action based off the truth. We have a temperance angel trying to help restore the balance. Closing out some cycles. Somebody hitting a tower moment. I feel like maybe they were just trying to hang on still to something, but they need to like let the fuck go of it. Some people hang on to shit that happened in the past and they just keep bringing it back around over and over and over way too fucking much.
Turner.
somebody's heart took a hit as they're hitting this tower moment. Maybe they are, seemingly insignificant with their personal interlude. And this is their worst nightmare. They thought they would get a little bit more glory in the spotlight, but they just got fucking tomatoes thrown at them. Financial abundance. Coming down after reaching a high. Looking to touch, but not really buying. Kissing two lips. We got a clout chase. Find your spirit animal. Texting communication. Doing more research. Draco. We got Russia. Maybe, depends on what they do later. What's the point of your fucking plans and plots and schemes? The universe is sending signs connected to the weather about how they feel about these plots, plans, and schemes. So pay attention. Because they may be saying and doing things in our face, like playing in our faces all comfortably. But God's saying that they should be less comfortable playing in y'all faces like that.
Matthew.
Yeah. Everybody's just gonna come together at once, like, okay, we're done with this person's shit. Fuck them. Somebody's always paying somebody to sway judgment calls to go in somebody's favor. This Empress. But this Empress is resistant to changes. And God said, no, fuck this bitch. I don't care what the fuck you guys do with your money. You're not going to block my spiritual people from doing their thing. They want to come over to the metaphysical, spiritual people community section and start paying people to hush and stuff. No. Yeah, they're fucked. So, if you guys are looking for hope out there, because you've been trying your best, hang on. That's their type. They'll go over and try to sway the church people by giving them some money and telling them to keep it on the DL. Even if the church does keep it on the DL, the spiritual community's coming around like, hey, church people, why you guys acting sus? Are you guys doing some culty shit? And they're like, oh, no, we're not doing culty stuff. Oh, no. Then we twist their arm and we're like, well, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? It seems culty. And they're like, this guy paid me money. He told me to shh. And we're like, okay, I'll let your arm go now. Have a great evening, guys. Don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed to me already, please make sure to subscribe.